Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Catherine Alexandra. By the time you guys get to this video, it will probably be my 3-year life anniversary, which is January 6th. And if you guys follow me on my TikTok, then you guys already know this news, but I wanted to come on here and share it with all of my YouTube subbies. As you can see from the thumbnail, I did do a cut. I guess it's not really a cut, it's more like a major trim to my locks. So I wanted to come on here and explain why I did it, my process for doing it, and some of my lock goals for 2025. So I've been taking you guys with me on my lock journey since my 1-year anniversary. My first video on YouTube is actually a visual of photos and videos of my 1-year lock journey. That was 2023 when I hit 1 year. And since then, my locks have just gone through so much. They have grown and developed a lot, and I absolutely love them. I continue to fall in love with them more and more every day. And it's honestly been really amazing when I sit down and I look back while I'm editing these videos and putting things together, how much my locks have just matured over the 3 years. When I started my locks in 2022, I went to a loctician, as many of you guys know, and I started them with 2-strand twists. And I had been recovering from some breakage that I had experienced in my nape area of my locks. The nape of my locks, the hair back there is so soft, it's so fine, and it has always been prone to breakage, especially during the winter time. You guys know I'm from New York, and so I think just a combination of the cold air as well as like having to wear scarves and stuff like that is what contributes to breakage in that area. Literally like every winter I experience some sort of breakage in the nape of my hair. It's really annoying. So when I started my locks, the loctician made note of it. She was like, yeah, this area back here is a lot shorter. You know, it looks like there's some breakage, but it's growing out, but you know, just leave it be. But it will be, you know, shorter than the rest of your hair. So as my locks began to develop and mature, there was obviously that unevenness in the lengths of my locks. About 1.5 years into my lock journey, I experienced breakage in that same area, and I was able to grow it out and take care of it. But again, the back of my hair was still shorter than the rest of my hair. So as a result, it created this significant unevenness in my locks. And as my hair continued to grow, it just really bothered me. So during the past year of 2024, I was trimming my hair slightly here and there to try to catch up the lengths. And I just decided that going into 2025, I was going to cut off whatever else that I needed to in order to make my hair even. And that's what I went ahead and did. I did do this on hair that was freshly washed and conditioned. It gave me the opportunity to see exactly what my hair was looking like in terms of length and what I needed to cut off. I used a trifold mirror from Amazon that I have linked in my bio, to help me see all parts of my hair. As you guys can see, pretty much I just cut my locks to match the length of the shortness of the locks in the back. So I went around and I did cut it at a slight angle because I didn't want to cut it straight across and have this super like blunt look. And I used shears to do this. I did not use like regular random scissors I had in my house. I used hair scissors for this, okay? And to be honest with you, when I was done, it wasn't as much hair that I cut off as I thought I needed to. And I guess that's probably largely due to the fact that I had already been doing trims throughout the years. I was like thinking, oh my God, I'm about to cut my hair, I'm about to cut that hair. That little pal, like, come on. This is where we are, you guys. And I really like how it looks. So I didn't really need to cut much in the front. It was mainly the sides of my hair that were significantly longer than everything else. So that's where the majority of the cutting was. And I love how it came out. I think my locks look a lot more full. The unevenness was like pretty, in my opinion, maybe it was just me, because I knew it was that. I feel like it was noticeable and it just really started to bother me. And I was like, as my hair continues to get longer, I feel like it was becoming more and more noticeable. So I'm very happy that I went ahead and decided to do it. And I'm just excited to see length in 2025. So one of my lock goals for this year is that I will not be doing any trims or any cutting. I am done with that. I left that in 2024. 2024 was definitely about like health and repairing my hair back to health. And now that it is in a good position, I think that now I really want to focus on retaining length. So I want to see how much my hair can grow out this year. So that is one of my lock goals. Another goal that I also have for myself this year is that I want to brush my locks more frequently. So when I was trimming my hair, I noticed that the ends of my locks, there was a lot of lint in them. Well, where I cut, let me rephrase that. When I trimmed my hair, I noticed that the areas in which I cut them, there was a lot of lint. And I'm like, oh my God, I have all this lint built up in my lock. So I was like, kind of like being carefully, you know, kind of picking it out, using a soft bristle brush to kind of like brush out what I could. But I do know that a lot of people have stated using a brush on your locks helps to prevent and remove any lint. So that is something that I want to commit to doing in 2025 because I rarely did it. Honestly, in 2024, I bought a brush and I probably used that thing like 2 times. So maybe that's why I had all that lint in my hair. But I want to commit to doing that this year. And another thing that I also want to commit to doing in 2025 is detoxing my locks every 6 months. So once in the wintertime and once in the summertime. So that would be January and then July. I was horrible at keeping up with that last year. And I think I only detoxed my locks once last year. No, I detoxed my locks twice last year. I did it in January and then I didn't do it again until September. So I really want to stick to that routine of detoxing them just to make sure that I'm preventing any buildup on my locks. So that is my goal. And overall, this is it, you guys. I will continue to document my journey of having locks, this length retention journey now of my locks for 2025. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, definitely make sure that you go check it out. That is a 2025 lock guide. In that video, I offer guidance and advice for anyone that is looking to start their locks in 2025, or maybe you already gone ahead and started them in December and you're just like looking for advice on how to maintain them. In that video, I talk about the different methods for starting your locks, maintaining your locks, and also recommendations of products that you should be using. So shampoos, conditioners, gels, oils, all of that good stuff is in that video. So definitely make sure that you guys check that out. Make sure that you like this video. Show me some love in the comments. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, because my channel is lit, you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.